Welcome to our YouTube channel, where we document our life living on board a 32-foot sailboat, currently on its maiden voyage from Halifax, Nova Scotia to the Caribbean. Pause for coffee. In this episode, we continue our journey down the coast of Maine, so if you're into sailing videos or life on the water, hit that subscribe button, and thanks a lot for your support and all the kindness.
After crossing the Gulf of Maine, Seth and I thought we were deserving of a meal out, so we visited the Rockland Cafe. I got the clam, Seth got a burger, and for dessert, a blueberry pie. We're leaving Rockland, Maine after being here for a few days, more than a few. And so yeah, we're finally leaving and we're going to Linekin. It's 10 o'clock, Seth's starting to haul up the anchor. I'm going to go out and help, and we're going to be dodging log spots all morning, and it's really cold today, low -3. A quick overview of our time in Rockland. There are two anchorages, Anchorage A and B. We were on Anchorage A the first night, and the direction of the wind really got us good. The mast is shaking, so the table wobbles. We were woo, woo, with the wind. It's really unpleasant, and it's times like this that make me miss my 9-to-5 job. Sounds a bit dramatic, but when it's nighttime on anchor and you're heeling over, it's just unpleasant. It's like, I hate this. And there's no escaping. And we rolled like crazy. We rolled all night, like hobbling and rolling. There was no sleep to be had. It was intense.
Just stayed at the hotel.
Stayed there.
Yeah.
We never even went there. And then we moved to Anchorage B, which was definitely more protected with the wind direction. But still, there was a lot of swell that got through there, and a lot of fishing boats that go through. There's no wake zone, so the fishing boats would come really close to us, and we would be rocking a lot. We also probably could have anchored a little closer to shore than we did, so we had long trips into shore. But Journeys and Marina, they have everything you need. Showers, which were cheap. Washer and dryers, cheap as well. They have a dumpster for your trash. You're right in the town. As soon as you get off, there was a public wharf that we used our first night when we were on Anchorage A, and after that we used some docks close by Journeys and Marina. They let us use it. There's a lot to do. There's cafes. We did a lot of walking. We went to Hannaford, the grocery store. We walked to Walmart, which is like a 45-minute walk. We bought a new cart so we can lug our jerry cans around. Very convenient. Everything was very convenient. I forgot to mention, we bought an auto helm finally off of Defender. They're a marine store in the States. And we got it shipped to New Hampshire since we're going to be there, so we saved on taxes. All in all, it was like $1,933, which is quite steep. But after our crossing here, we really would have benefited from that. It would have made it a lot more comfortable and less exhausting. As it turns out, it's not pronounced Linekin like we've been saying, it's pronounced Linikin. So we sailed the 36 nautical miles from Rockland, Maine to Linikin Bay. Are you cold?
No, I'm doing fine. Hands are starting to get a little bit chilly.
You want these gloves?
Sure.
So we're heeling over a bit more than I would like. We get some gusts, and Seth won't let me reef the main. He just wants to furl in the jib. Really, we should be reefing the main and not furling in the jib. But he doesn't want me to. I don't know if we need the engine on. Why do we need to go 7 knots?
It's just going to give us a better heading going down the coast, which is all what I'm trying to achieve, so we can sail for longer.
Kill me. We still had to keep a close eye out for lobster pots, as they were littered everywhere. We are very close to our anchorage at long last. It is so cold. So cold. What are you doing?
Well, just checking out our water.
And?
It's fine.
Well, we are in Linekin this morning and last night. It was a very calm night and we had a really good sleep. I was still concerned about the anchor, and I don't know why. Because in Shelburne, I was sleeping like a baby. I was so confident in our anchor. Probably because we've been there for a while, so I just trusted it eventually. Rockland, no trust in anchor. Not the wind. Seth made us beans and rice for breakfast. The halyard was slapping last night attached to the mainsail. So it was like 12:38. I got up and I climbed up on deck and detached it. He doesn't believe me? Didn't you hear me on the deck?
Nope.
So not a complete seamless sleep, but pretty good. We want to try to get to Portland or close to. What? What? Did you think we were going close to shore? Also, I saw on the Maine Sailing and Cruising Facebook page, somebody was like beached, had just bought their boat a few days ago in Bar Harbor, and it was beached. Because they had anchor troubles. I want to try to get to Portland today. A bit of a late start, honestly. But we were so tired last night. This morning we'll have the wind and the waves both on our head for a while. So it's going to be a bit of a rough day, but not too much wind, so it should be manageable.
Beans and rice.
Rice and beans. Every time I eat, my nose drips. I don't know if that's because the weather. It's been happening a lot. There was a smell of wood stove in the air. Last night it was really nice. And the stars were crazy. I'm here waiting for Seth to finish plotting our route.
Putting in our first course for today.
Then we can turn on the engine and then we can lift up the anchor. Hopefully we get there before dark. And at 3 o'clock the wind is supposed to be picking up. Like 20 knots. So the most one we've been in yet was like a 16 knot gust. So if it's gonna be more than that, which it's calling for later, we'll want 2 reefs. I picked out a place we're gonna anchor. It's called Pomeroy Rock. And there's mud there. Looks a bit shallow on the charts, but there's got good reviews, and I guess the tides are quite high in there as well. Something we have to look out for. And there's a public dock not far, so yeah, that'll be nice. Hopefully it's not too hard navigating all these islands once we get in. And we're sailing, no engine. It's nice.
Yeah.
Trying to avoid this big rock.
We got a little bit of sailing in on the trip.
Ooh, it seems like there's more swell now as we approach. No. A little too close. Alright, we just entered. That right there marks a ledge. You have to be careful though, you have to come between that. Weird. There's not much anchorages in here. I only saw 3. There's a skeleton up there. Kind of funny. Got a ferry. We got a cruise ship. Past this mooring field. And beyond the marker up here, the red marker, we're gonna drop anchor. I think that's the cruise ship. I've called like 5 marinas. They're either closed, well, most of them are closed, they don't answer the phone, and one of them said they don't do showers. And I need a shower. We're in Portland, Maine right now. It's cold out. So I just watched the YouTube video, how to wash your hair, because that's really all I need. Like, I got baby wipes everywhere else. My hair is gross and hurting my head because it gets greasy and it hurts. This is how you wash your hair without a shower. You can use like a shampoo bottle or whatever you have, something like with a little squirting. So I'm gonna use this Gatorade bottle. My shampoo. Squirt some in. I'm gonna put a little bit of water in it. That might have been too much water. Just some more shampoo.
Oh my god.
What? Bubs, you need to do this. Mix it up, just shampoo water, and then split your scalp. She's getting right, kind of squirts out, so I need a mirror for this. Okay. This is not a good look. And see, the beauty of this is you can do it all while you're standing up. because you're not soaking wet. So you just massage it into your scalp. I'm gonna have some clean hair. In the video, what they did is they had like a jug and then they poured this jug of water to rinse out the soap, but I might just rinse out this, put the hot water in there. Okay? Oh, fuck.
You did it again.
I just
didn't be here.
left the heater on.
To even heat it.
Okay, well, we won't turn it on then. Just remember there's fuel in there. So, just like that, clean. It's great. Just dry it, and I'm gonna feel like a new freaking girl. And that was so fast and easy. We were just approached by the harbor master, which was a bit scary, but he was super friendly. He just wanted to check up and say hi. We asked him where to get water, and he gave us some advice, so it was an overall good interaction. But it was like, uh-oh, authorities coming. What do they want? We're going to shore for groceries and to return something to Walmart, which is like an 1.5 hour walk. Gonna go get some water as well. Harbor master said that we have to turn down by the wall that has a whale and turtle mural on it. He said they call it the whale wall. This is the whale mural he was referring to. I guess they removed the public dock. There was only a private one, and a guy who was working on a schooner came up to us and was like, you can stay there for a bit. It's also it's rough right here. So we didn't really feel welcome, but we just said, okay, thanks. So we've got a bit of wind and our anchor alarm went off a couple times. Apparently it's because I'm inexperienced that I get so scared when it's windy like this. And I don't trust the anchor and I think we're dragging because our alarm went off twice, so I really thought we were. How does one just get comfortable with these things? So far I'm not. I was pretty nervous that we might have to pick up our anchor and try to reposition it somewhere else. Meanwhile, buddy beside us on a 36-foot sailboat has just pulled in during all of that. So clearly it wasn't that bad. Oh, they're on like a hydrofoil. Today, when we went to Trader Joe's, we got groceries and we saw Janet McTeer, an actress. I didn't know where I knew her from, but we had just watched the show Chaos on Netflix. It was so good. She was in that. She was also in Ozark, and that's where I know her from. I could see her face, and then I was like, was that her though? Like maybe that was just a random person that looked like her. Google where she lives. She lives in freaking Maine. We saw her today at Trader Joe's in Portland, Maine. That is so cool.
Thanks for watching. Stay tuned for our next video as we progress our journey further down south.